Everybody's got a plan until they get hit in the mouth. Right? Just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Y'all see it, man. Y'all see Bobby. Bobby ain't playing no games, man. Y'all see Bobby, man. Okay, so it's Saturday morning. We're just gonna work for a few hours this morning. I don't know if I'll need the Bobcat down there or not, but I talked to the owner, and well, a couple things. So yesterday when I was taking out that other tree, you guys saw that. When I got to the trunk, right, and you know, after I took the top out and I was cutting off the trunk and I pushed it with the Bobcat, the whole ground moved around it, right? So I'm going to talk to her today and see if she wants me to snatch that on out, because I think that I can get that out pretty easy, and then you can have well, there won't be no stumps on the ground there. Then whoever's mowing the grass or whatever there, and it'll be easier for me to grade that area too with the Bobcat. Of course, we're going to be grading it mostly with a rake anyway, because there's not that much space. But if I can get another $300 out of her, you know, to dig that out, that last one out, and it won't take much to get it out, I'm telling you, because it moved pretty hardcore when I pushed the you know, the trunk off of where I cut the trunk. So, you know, we'll just have to see what she's talking about. If I can get another $300 or so, then that will be worth it to me, you know. So the city did come up to me, like I said yesterday, in the title of the video. Going to the dump yesterday was a pain. It took me about an hour and a half. So, you know, that's pretty much what made us where we had to come back today. So, the fact that we only had to take 2 loads out of there saved us, you know, a little bit. Not money-wise, but time-wise. But we lost that time right back because it took me an hour and a half to go to the dump, when the last time we was over there at that job, it might have took us, you know, 35 minutes to go to the dump. So, you know, and on top of all that, I was not thinking, I forgot that place only takes cash. So that was another problem I ran into that I just wasn't thinking right. I went to 3 ATMs and they were all empty. See, again, you know, that storm has created a lot of shortages on stuff in that immediate area. I had to drive all the way out of the area to get cash, and that's my fault, because I knew that they, you know, I had like $60 in cash, and I knew the last time I was over there and we had them 2 big stumps, you know, on the trailer, you know, from yesterday, I knew it was going to be more than $60. So it didn't even occur to me, man. See, I'll be slipping too, man. It did not even occur to me cash, because I'm so used to living on the debit. So that was another thing that we ran into yesterday. And then of course the city came up to me. Y'all saw the lady come up to me, talking to me, gave me all these documents and stuff. She didn't write me no ticket or nothing. She, you know, gave me these forms and stuff and told me to go online and fill them out. So while I was, you know, waiting in line at the dump, I tried to go online and fill them out, you know, and their site, their app, whatever, done crashed or something, but it would never let me get on there. So this morning I had to fill out the FEMA regulatory contractor thing with my, you know, my insurance, my business license, my ID, driver's license, the trucks that I will be using over there, even though I don't really, anticipate coming back. But what this does, and the only reason why I really did it was, well, number one, we got to go back today, and I got the skid steer with me. If we were just going back to put that seed down, that's really all we're going to do. But I want to have the Bobcat with me to fill in some of those holes. I was talking to the lady that hired me yesterday, and she wants to fill in those holes. So I'm going to try to scratch a little dirt from the back and fill in those holes. Not really holes anymore, but they're divots, So there's that. And I figure if I'm going to take the machine back down there anyway, then why not try to get money to rip that other stump out if she'll pay for it. And if she won't pay for it, then we'll just spread the dirt around. I'll fill in some of the holes, and yeah. So the job definitely could have went better, and one of the biggest reasons why we didn't finish yesterday, and we could have, y'all saw what was left, we could have spent another hour there, but I could not get straw anywhere. Lowe's or Home Depot didn't have no straw. So I was like stuck, man. I was like, man, we're going to have to come back tomorrow no matter what. That's when I decided to go on and cut out of there, early. Instead of us spending, all day there, 8-9 hours. And all that's not working. We probably got an hour and a half or 2 hours of the city, the county, FEMA, and electricians over there. So it seemed like we were getting interrupted every time we would get started on doing something. Then somebody would pull up, I'd turn the Bobcat off and entertain them for 10 or 15 minutes, 20 minutes, I know the clip there with the city was on time lapse, but I had to cut some of that out. And she was there for at least 25 or 30 minutes. So and that really knocks us. And then we had to wait on her to leave so we could finish, because I wasn't gonna go on the site right then and there and do that. We were pressed for time. I needed to hurry up and get everything loaded up and get that first load out of there. I figured I'd get to the dump, and if there's a line, I'd just do it on my phone while I'm in line. And she was telling us how friendly it is on the phone and app and all this. But she was wrong. She was telling us that we couldn't pile the stuff up. Well, FEMA came by and said that we could. So, there's a lot of misinformation there. Now, I know for you guys, and y'all gonna be like, well, damn, dude, you could have saved all that on hauling it away. I could have probably, but see, I wouldn't have made as much money, because the owner there was not gonna go for that. Me piling it up on the road, that was not part of my deal with her. My deal with her was to take 3 loads out of there to the dump, which the dump is only like 10 minutes away, 15 minutes away. But I ended up doing 2 loads out of there. And that's cool, right? But I don't know, man. It's okay, if I dig out that other stump, then what I'll do is I'll just put it on the trailer with the Bobcat, just put it in the grapple bucket and put it up back on the trailer. Another reason why I wanted to bring the Bobcat, well, number one, in case I run into something I don't want to do physically. I own the machine, so it's not costing me that much to haul it. So that's part of it. Another thing is, it's great advertisement too. Just having the machine there. I've had quite a few people come up to me and get my card. And also, I want to go look at another job too over in that general area that I got a call on yesterday. So we're going to look at that too. it's feast or famine out here, man. I was famine, and now it seems like, well, potential work is feasting, but actual work is not. You know, I'll get this 2K, you know, from this lady today, and maybe a little bit more if I dig that stump out. It would be worth it if I'm her to take that stump out. Then we can grade it a lot better, you know. But as always with these customers, man, she you know, was trying to, well, so you're gonna put seed and straw down, and then, you know, she's looking at, you know, pictures and stuff that I sent her, and she's like, so can you seed the backyard too? I said, look, no, we're not redoing the whole yard. See, these customers, man, they'll try you. They will try you. I'm like, no way I'm gonna do that. I told her, no, man, I said, and she kept going back to that. I said, look, the only area that I'm gonna straw and seed is the area we disturbed, which is the side of the house, from the front corner of the house to the rear corner of the house where the trees were. That's, you know, that's the only place I'm gonna damn seed and straw. So for the money that we got, and she ain't said, well, okay, well, I'll give you more money if you'll do this, this, and that. But see, I told her last night, I wouldn't put seed in that backyard no matter what, because I don't think you'll be able to grow grass back there. It don't get enough sun, man. Weeds don't even grow back there, y'all. So if weeds don't grow back there, grass certainly ain't gonna grow. And it could be a couple things. It could be the soil, it could be the shade, it could be a lot. So, you know, it is what it is. I just know that we're gonna seed and straw that one side. That's it. So, and Zach's gonna do most of that. I'm not even trying to, you know, because if Zach's not gonna do most of that, then I don't need Zach out here today. And I'm trying to put some money in Zach's pocket. I mean, I could do that myself. You know, I could have, you know, put the power rake on here and the flat bucket, and I could have graded that and seed and strawed it if I was wanting to, if I was trying to save money or whatever. I really am just trying to, you know, have Zach do some of this work so I don't have to. I need to make some phone calls and stuff and that kind of thing. So I'm gonna do whatever we need to do with the machine, and then I'm gonna load the machine up, and then, you know, Zach can, and I'll put the seed out, and then Zach can do the straw. So I hate doing pine straw or any wheat straw. I hate doing straw, period. So we just pulled up over here, and we are we're gonna smooth this out, get all the trash out of here best we can. I'm gonna try to, looks like I'm gonna have to get the Bobcat off and pull some of this. I told her that I remove that stump for 300 bucks. She has not responded, so she's not gonna, it's not gonna happen then. It'd be cool to be able to do that though, if I could. You know, that'd be more money. So just set them back there on the back corner of the house, dude. So the goal for today, y'all, is we're gonna smooth this out, which shouldn't take us long. I'm gonna have to pull the truck. We're gonna get everything off the trailer so I can pull the truck up over to the church.
Maybe clean up a few sticks back there.
Yeah, we'll just throw them in the woods, man. Yeah. We ain't hauling nothing else out of here.
No.
Only thing we'll haul out of here. I was gonna try to dig this up, but she ain't saying nothing, and if she ain't saying it, our deal was for me not to dig this out.
Right.
But like I said earlier, y'all, if she don't want to spend $300 to dig that out, then we'll just leave it.
I can see where she wanted the grass seed in the backyard too.
Yeah, I don't blame her, but if you look in the backyard, what I was telling her, if you look in the backyard, weeds are not even growing in the backyard. Right. If weeds ain't growing in the backyard, grass probably ain't gonna grow in the backyard. Yeah, y'all, so that's about all we're gonna do. I'm gonna take some pictures for her, and we're gonna put some straw and seed down, and yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I need to talk to her. She needs to go on and get that check coming. I hurry up and got over here for her, and then she needs to hurry up and pay Ray. Ain't that right, Zach?
That's right.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
treat my check as important as getting the work done in a timely fashion.
Right.
Same thing. So I got to check my email real quick to make sure that she ain't done. All right. So I just pulled up on another job over here that a guy called me about yesterday, and he's got trees down. He's got that shed back there. So, well, I'm not doing the work today, but I'm over here, so I want to look at I'm going to try to come up with the price. What does he want to do with it? That's what we got to know. So I guess he's talking about this tree right here. You know, the problem is, what are you going to do with everything? Y'all see that? It's not too crazy of a tree, but I bet in the summertime this is a madhouse back here.
Hello.
Hey, this is Ray. How you doing?
Good, good. I got your text message.
Okay, so you got the one pine tree there on the side. That's the main tree, right?
Right.
And then you want to do something with the metal building here.
Right.
I guess so what do you want to do with the tree? Do you want to haul the tree out of here, or do you want to put it in the woods?
We can put it in the woods.
Okay.
Don't have to take it off. Yeah.
And then the metal building, we'll have to haul that out, right?
Right. When you drive up the driveway up in front, there's one tree there that looks like it's dead.
Yeah, I see it. I'm looking at it now.
Yeah.
So you take care of that too?
Yeah.
I just pushed that over. It looks pretty rotten.
Sure.
Okay. Minimum, you know, because there's not a lot. And there's a lot. There might be something like that tree right there. Are you interested in maybe pushing some of the wood line back a little bit, all that wiry stuff?
Yeah, that would be.
So, you know, I mean, because if I can't justify dollars, or the customer can't justify, then we need to find more to do, because that's what it takes to get me here with the machines and stuff.
Sure, sure.
You know, so if I can spend another, you know, an hour here just taking my brush cutter, bush hog basically, and going and running up in the woods, cutting some of these nasty vines and stuff, that'd really help the property, just, you know, and it'd help you be able to justify spending the money too. So
Sure, sure.
you know, the only thing I see outside of that is well, whatever the dump would charge. But the metal building is not, they don't weigh nothing, man. You know,
Right.
they don't, I mean,
Right.
they're lightweight. So that's kind of, you know, and of course I'd push that tree over that's in that bed too, out front. And then I would, if I push it over, and if I can get to the bottom of it, I'd just grab it and take it to the woods too. But it looks like to get up in the woods here, man,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to make a trail. How far back does your property go?
There's a fence line on the back end of it, so it goes to the fence.
If you had to guess how many feet from the wood, from the grass edge?
At least 50 feet, maybe more.
Okay, there's a gate up here.
Yeah, I definitely know there's a fence back there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, these woods are dense. These woods are dense in the summer, I bet.
Sure.
You know.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll send a picture of what I'm looking at right here in the woods, and send a picture of the one out by the road, and send you a picture of the one that, well, you've already seen.
Right.
But in order for us to move, to pile stuff up back, or to move some of this stuff back here, we had to brush cut some of this stuff. You can't even get in here.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll put it all together, and I'll contact you when I get home and sitting in front of my computer.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty.
You have a good afternoon.
All right.
Bye bye. Okay, y'all. So yeah. Oh, that ain't a gate. Somebody done dumped a freaking bed back here. Damn, dude. So yeah, he's got a pretty good bit of damage back here. I mean, these woods are terrible right here, y'all. The vines have just... He needs to hire me to brush cut and to clean up the trees. How long will it take me to clean up the trees? If I say it'll take me an hour, that means 3. I need to get better at bidding the time. Hauling the building out of here, well, that's going to be the most minute thing, but that's going to be the thing that's going to cost me a lot. Not a lot, just a lot of times I got to bring other resources down here. Yeah, he's got more than... Yeah. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna have to do a video for him and send it to him, man, because there's really no place to even put none of this stuff. He needs to go on and spin while I'm here. And how would you guys do that? I don't know this dude. So how? I don't know, man. To come up in here with the brush cutter would be a big deal, man. It would really help the property too. So, yeah. Okay, so y'all pretty much saw that second job. We got done, well, we got down there on the first one, you know, wrapping up that one from yesterday. We spent about an hour and a half there, something like that. Then we went over and looked at another job. Now the other job is going to be, I don't know this guy. He doesn't live in my area. It's a rental property of his, but he called me. He lives up in north of Atlanta. Now I don't know, you know, what he, you know, is thinking or whatever. But he called me. So I got video over there too. I'm gonna break it all down. I told him over the phone that I would take a tree. There's a tree that's down, just one tree, and then there's a rotten one that needs pushing over. I told him $1,200. But then after I got to the back, we started talking about you know, maybe brush cutting some. So now he wanted me to put the bid together for the brush cutting. $1,200 for the 2 trees, and one tree's down. It's a rotten pine. I'm gonna pick it up and take it to the woods. It might take me 25 minutes, 30 minutes. So we'll say it takes an hour. The other tree, it's not real big. It can't hit nothing, and it's rotten. And I'm just going to push it over with the machine. That's the kind of things I do over there at the bamboo site all the time anyway. So, and then he's got a old metal shed, not old, but the metal shed that came off the foundation of the shed, and he wants me to take that off. So I told him I pushed them 2 trees over. I mean, I think that me and Zach could spend roughly one morning there, and not even that, because Zach's not going to really be able to do anything, you know, on the tree stuff. But after we got to talking, me and the dude got to talking, I asked him, I said, you know, it would really benefit this property, and this is where it pays to have some experience and kind of know what you're doing, and know what your capabilities are. And I know that I could take my brush cutter over there on the Bobcat, and I could go up in them woods, and I can make that a whole different property. Because y'all will see in the video that it's ivied up, and it's vines everywhere. I mean, the underbrush is so thick that you can't even walk up in the freaking woods without, and so when he was telling me that, about the pine tree that's down, I was just going, our deal was me to pick it up and put it in the woods. But see, I won't even be able to get up in the woods with it unless I cut it into little pieces. So that's what made me mention to him about brush cutting. So I'm going to go in here and eat my Sammy. And after I get done with that, I'm going to put a bid together for that job, brush cutting that job. So the $1,200 that I told him to begin with, that's not going to happen. It's going to be more like 2,500 or 3,000. So that's what I'm aiming for. Now, at the end of the day, if it ain't a good paying job, then I'm not even going to want to do it. Or if it's not a job that's going to, I don't know, if it ain't a couple of grand or more, I'm probably not even going to want to do it. And there's a couple of reasons why, and I'll tell y'all why. The number one reason why is because I don't know this dude. Okay, I don't know him from Adam, and I know that he's not there. So we're gonna have to get some money up front, and it is a calculated gamble. Or he's gonna have to come out here and meet me on the job and write me a check. I'm not gonna want to wait until I get done for him to come out and meet me on the job. I'm gonna want to get some money, definite money up front. He can Venmo, PayPal, however you want to do it. It don't matter to me. Now, I don't know. He may pay me all of it up front. I have no idea. Most people are not trying to beat you, but, you get beat one time and then on a $2,000 or $3,000 job, it's not a good feeling. I wouldn't know, but I can only imagine because I don't never get beat like that. Not ever. So, and I'm not good, and we ain't starting on this job. I'd rather do nothing than to get on a job and hope I get paid. That's not going to happen. So that's the number one reason why I'm going to be funny about the money. And then that's another reason why I don't want to, I want it to be a job worthy of me taking that risk or whatever on. Because there's a lot of other jobs that are going to be coming down the pipe too that I can go do. I got a pretty good bit of work that I put bids on, and I know I'm gonna get some of that work. So, and if I don't, I'm still not going to want to go over there for $1,200 and do that one job. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get him to go up from that on the brush cutting, and he was definitely interested. Of course, it's easy to say you're interested until you you have to depart with some money. Everybody's got a plan until they get hit in the mouth, right? Just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. So go in here and eat my Sammy, watch some football, and and then put a bed together. And tomorrow's supposed to rain, so everybody's paid up. I'm paid up on any work that I had in the street, and yeah, it's another day, y'all. I'll kick it.